As you've heard, Tembisa residents are protesting in a blockaded roads with burning tyres and debris. One person has been shot and killed. Ekurhuleni Mayor Tania Campbell joins me now. Thanks so much for your time on SABC News. What's your understanding of the situation in Tembisa?
Yes, good afternoon. There are two elements in Tembisa. It started off with the Tembisa Community Forum approaching us, having handed me a memorandum of grievances the week before last. While we were taking on the memorandum, an agreement was made that a follow-up meeting would take place. All the MMCs involved went through on Friday and gave feedback to the community. However, what is transpiring today has not resonated from the Tembisa Community Forum. This is elements of political interference and also of criminality. When we look at the July unrest that happened last year, this is specifically how these unrest started, was then people taking over and starting riots within various cities. Now, this is a huge concern to us when riots start taking over, when residents raise concerns. This is something that we have raised with the commissioner, the provincial commissioner of police as well. We are working hand in hand with them because we have had comments and rumors and reports that certain political elements will make Ekurhuleni ungovernable. And with that, it makes it very difficult for us to give services to the residents in Ekurhuleni.
All right. It's been reported that protesters say they started this protest because they wanted you to come to a community meeting on Friday and you did not. We also heard from a resident of Tembisa earlier on SABC News who said they were unhappy with the fact that other people came. They wanted to see you. One, just your response to that, and two, will you be going to Tembisa to address people who want to see you as the mayor of Ekurhuleni?
Yes, look, there are processes that any city or municipality follows with addressing residents. As I said, that my office has been communicating with the Tembisa Community Forum on an ongoing basis. This is nothing new. We have then also, when they came and gave a memorandum, I addressed them at that meeting and specifically and clearly stated that a feedback meeting would be happening, and that happens through the executive, which are my MMCs. Any feedback that gets given from an executive member is a feedback from my office, and that is quite normal practice. It is very difficult for a mayor to be at every single community meeting, and therefore we have councillors on the ground. The councillors have to start having their community meetings. We have found now in various areas where residents are unhappy about feedback is due to no communication coming from the councillors on the ground, or if there is communication from the councillors, that it's not accurate communication from the councillors that are on the ground.
So I understand you were speaking.
Sorry?
You can continue.
I don't have a problem addressing community members on their issues. However, what I do have a problem with is addressing criminality and various organizations making sure that it is a criminal element that is taking place right now.
Are you not shirking responsibility for what's taking place by saying that you met the Tembisa Community Forum? But this is not my understanding of the situation from the interviews that I've been seeing with residents is they don't fall under a community forum. They are disgruntled residents who are unhappy with the high prices, with the increases, and with perhaps not being explained to why the benefits that they had received before they're not receiving now. So you saying that it's criminal elements, I'm not saying that it's not. I'm saying, are you not dismissing the concerns of people who appear to be residents who are beleaguered by prices and who are frustrated and want to hear from you as the mayor?
Yes, look, the prices that have gone up, or the 100 that has been taken away from them, was specifically we had to get in line with the National Treasury. The 60 kilowatt and the 50 megawatt is still what we were giving to our residents. And those residents are specifically residents that are aimed for, that are indigent. Residents that can afford should be paying and should be not getting free services whatsoever. We do have a policy in place, an indigent policy, and we also brought in a policy that helps our residents with write-offs if they need it and if they qualify with it. What we are hearing is a flat rate of 350 Rand that is being demanded. Now, 350 Rand, no municipality can sustain a 350 Rand flat rate. Also, what we are hearing is that residents want to be under either Eskom or taken away from Eskom. It does change from area to area. When Eskom does credit control, like we do credit control measures and have brought in credit control measures from non-paying residents who actually can afford. And again, there is a policy for residents who cannot afford, where we are very willing to assist with that.
All right. There's been a second protester shot dead in Tembisa. There are reports that the first protester was shot dead by Metro Police there. Just your reaction to that?
Yes, to me, this is just absolutely shocking news to get. I have spoken to our chief of police as well. And yeah, again, it clearly states that things are out of control where criminality actually takes control of a situation. I am waiting for more reports back from the chief of police, who is on ground. They are also busy with meetings with community to try and settle the situation. We do not interfere, or I do not interfere with the police when they need to go into the area. However, the chief of police told me that there were petrol bombs that were thrown within the crowds, and the police had to react. I am waiting for the police to give an official report and an investigation on what transpired on the ground.
Ekurhuleni Mayor Tania Campbell joining me there, reacting to the fact that now 2 people have been shot dead in those Tembisa protests, and to community members saying that they want her to appear, saying she will appear, but she also believes that there's criminality taking over the protest.